experience, I would like to share a bit about Rajasekhar. And Rajasekhar is living in UK, Basingstoke City, and he's a meditation coach and one of the founding trustees of Pyramid Foundation UK and Pyramid Call Services UK. And he's working as a software architect in retail banking industry in London. And he was born and brought up in a small town called Anakapalli near Vishakhapatnam in India. And he's a meditation master, sportsman, and IT professional. And I welcome Rajasekhar today to share his views on fasting and how important it is to fast. We know that we fast every now and then, like for any special occasions, but doing fasting for few days continuously, what it brought to Rajasekhar, he will be sharing his journey. So welcome, Rajasekhar.
Thank you. Thank you, Madhu.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you,
Thank you.
Madhuram. So, dear friends, namaste to all. So, I'm so glad being here to share my experiences from my viewpoint. So, I request everybody to participate, engage in this small group gathering here. And when same frequency people meet each other, so a lot of evolution happens in our upliftment, right? So that's a essential part we should definitely utilize. That's one first recommendation. So once we start any session, any attendance, so that is what I would suggest. So utilize or contribute, either contribute or learn from that, right? So you have to acquire. So that's definitely I would recommend. And thanks for this wonderful retreat, Madhuji. And I would love to be part of, but just before I done. So this year, in my lifetime, I never believe that I'll do a fasting, because I was just like materialistically engaged in the day-to-day life. And so I don't know where I'm going. So a lot of confusion around. So it was my 10 or 15 years ago, I was like that. But after learning meditation, day by day, life is becoming beautiful. Day by day, moment to moment, life is such a beautiful phenomena. I'm so grateful. And also, lot of masters in my life. I'm so feeling a lot of abundant, because any area, any frequency I shift in, then I have masters, so I can connect to them. So we can discuss all those. So regarding fasting, this year I started I think 2019 or 18. Yeah, to 2018 January sometime. I have a colleague, Mr. Ryan, where I am working at. So while working, while talking, chit-chatting on the workplace, he told that he is on fast on that day. I got surprised. He eats meat and all, but how come he do fasting? How can be able to connect to that frequency? Even though I'm doing meditation from long time, I don't personally do. That's not in my reality at that time. So I asked him, what is it really? And he told that Japanese doctor, he read that book. He has shared a book with me on autophagy. So that's a naturally all our cells, extra cells, they will naturally, deplete, and they naturally die. Usually they will become fat cells and will cause a lot of cancers and a lot of diseases, especially in Western uh, cities like where we are living. We know that at least out of 20 families, we know one person, especially uh, in our circles only, we can see one of them getting impacted to cancer. And that is so sad to hear such scenarios. But this person, because of these issues, so he got inspired by Japanese doctor, and he read that book completely, and he started implementing. He started spreading that word, and I have taken that, and I have seen such some videos, and I understood as this sort of a day has to be implemented. Then I did meditation, and I have accepted that yes, I should do it. Then um, I started doing like once in a week, at least in a winter season, because I don't consume much energy. In summers, my lifestyle is like in winter, in weekends, I play cricket. So in UK, it's cricket is a club and active outdoor activity. So I don't find much time in the weekdays. I have a routine of going to office, and it's I find difficult to manage that. So in winters, it's a perfect timing. So I definitely use every Monday, at least from since last night to next day dinner. I definitely do fasting. Let just be on liquids, just water or maybe fruits, uh, like a like oranges, like that. So fasting, so that's where I started. And last year I went to a retreat in Bangalore, by conducted by Master Vijay, Pradeep, and Navneet. They are from Singapore, and they have conducted a 9-day retreat. So I went to Bangalore during December 2019. There, it is like first day, slowly we reduce our eating intake to fruits totally, and then next day it is like just a coconut. We drink and eat that pulp, and and from then completely no eating, just lemon juice, and number of times we can take a number of times. That's it. So for continuous 6 or 7 days, I was on that. So a lot of other friends all over the world came, about 30 to 40 people, and it is a and 18 hours of meditation. So that is there is a board and the timetable. I thought it's a complete wisdom retreat. I never, even though is from spiritual uh, pyramid societies. I thought it's just I didn't know the curriculum. I saw the board that it is like just a fasting from the day. I got, okay, let's do it anyways, because I have this 1 day fasting experience, but I didn't believe that I'll be doing 6 days. I just lived 1 day after 1 day like that. But it is like completely detoxing, 6 hours of mindfulness and 12 hours of meditation, every 2 hours switching between. So morning 4 to 6, one long session under inside a king's chamber of pyramid, and again 1 hour mindfulness walking. So we, and no talking, no eye to eye contact with any other person. It is very difficult when somebody else, external person, walking out and just glazing at us, glazing at me, and not able to respond. And times when a child is calling me to, especially asking me a pyramid, asking about a pyramid. So that is when it's very tough to say not to respond, but I have to surrender. I have to surrender completely, and it's like completely. I'm able to go within, and I lost lot of ego also. I would say, because I have to completely go within, no talking. And after third day or fourth day, I am feeling like uh, body detox, right? I am feeling motion sensations around the night, but just one day. After that, it is like a very light body. I felt very light body. It just one day happened. It's so beautiful. And one experience on the last day is connect to understanding. I went to center of my consciousness. It said connect to the understanding. So I have a tendency, if any class, because I'm too logical into IT background, and so such kind of mindset, I put lot of questions. If any session I go, if some master is teaching, I do a lot of multidimensional thinking, and if I into that subject, I ask a lot of questions. The trouble is not everybody, some things has to be understood, not explained each and every point. I was in a state that ask everything. It's not wrong to know, but my mind is very fast. I ask even that depth. I found one master, let's say, who is very expertise in that area, but I keep on, he has given 90% of knowledge. The last 10% knowledge also I am expecting to, teach me. It's good that, I have quest to ask, but I was felt like that 10% I'm missing. So, but I keep on asking. There a lot of triggering happens within my mind level, but even that also be I found a solution during this 9 days, that at the depth, that understanding has given that, connect to your understanding. So that frequency I tune into, then that question which comes into my mind, I just work out my own, then I used to get answers. It's very, I just connect to my inner self. So everybody is a master, everybody when connected to inner self, right? So then from that moment we operate. No need to get tensed, no need to worry. Nothing is going away. No, nobody is taking away, and there is infinite amount of existence, infinite amount of abundance or money out there. Millions are out there. We just need to accept, create how much you want, then you can manifest. But it's all time and energy. Once you are in that energy space, you can manifest. But again, it's all what you want in the life: peace, prosperous, everything. If you want balance, that everything will happen. So that's one core lesson, but everybody will get there. But some of you might have similar experiences, but that is my one thing I learned. And after that, I would say my wife is a follower of my wife's father is follower of Swami Nityananda. So I got connected to the spiritual family. I was open during marriage also. So she's from that orientation. But I'm very glad that I am connected to spiritual family. So during I mean, whatever exercises or whatever information comes from that direction, also from Swamiji, also I am accepting, I am learning anything important, because Patri sir says that learn from all masters, right? So there is even all of you are masters when connected to your soul self. So I learn from everybody. So being a good student is what my Patri sir told. That's it. So life transforms. So otherwise what happens, so we just stick to one organization, and we don't listen to anybody. My master said this and you are wrong. That kind of uh, pattern or frequency I saw in many, but that is not right, my dear friends, if you are listening to my words. So the thing is, connect, listen to everybody, and this is all orientation. See, all masters are doing great things. Whoever is talking for spirituality, for the benefit of humanity, it's good, but they are, each one is connecting to different frequencies. So that's what I taken. And why I'm telling this little background, so she has done for 21 days of fasting. In this year I think she did twice, and my father-in-law done I think about 6 times back to back. I was like shocked. But yeah, I thought I used to dream like 2 years ago. Let's maybe one day I'll do, but they are able to do this easily. So this year, during lockdown period, about May, I think, May or April, yeah, sometime that period, I did. I initiated. I just started. I just decided to take it, and I did it. It's like first 3 days. It is like complete 21 days, except third day and 11th day complete on liquid. So at that time, some soups, cooked soups also I used to take, but it's all complete liquid. So that was my diet. First 3 days or fourth day, third day I ate, and fourth, fifth, sixth. After sixth day, I was like a couple of days I was feeling a lot of hunger. But after that, it's like very smooth. I felt like I can do a number of days. Then after 21st day also, I'm able to do smoothly. It's all became. Then I did some experience, like I got very energetic at that time. I can feel I'm very light and I'm full pranic, and my physical strength also increased. Usually, if some male are here, so they will understand. So we do some push-ups, right? Push-ups I used to hardly take 15 or 20. I used to just take an next set like that. But at that time, I had a challenge. Somebody put in my sports group. Then I did about 40 or 50 dips, 50 push-ups. I don't know that. I was just doing, and it is just going. I mean, because my body is very light and that strength has increased, and I felt very good. And the third one, so that is about 21 days fast, and it has. I felt really amazed, and my body is very healthy after that. And recently, I joined PSSM Global initiated 9-day fast on the Navaratri days. So that is like uh, total no cooked food. Even the soups, it's total liquid. Even not even liquids, it's total fasting actually. And if at all, some people take only liquid water only. It's a water fast. But I used to take juices, but it's just a fruit juice, nothing else. So that those are the constraints, but I managed to do 9 days, and it is very good. And after that, the food craving on food is not much. I am a foodie. I take a lot of food, but it's not about that craving is not there, and I am managing well. So overall, this year I managed to 3 times, and it is very healthy, friends. We our senses will become sharper. So any opportunity, it is starting. The revolution is starting towards the pranic food. So one thing I noticed in this last one is my experience wise. I am receiving a lot of cosmic energy. I can feel around my head a lot of energy balls downloading. It's like boop, boop, boop is kind of that inside me. I can feel that my Brahmarandra is receiving a lot of cosmic energy. Usually that experience happens when I go into deep meditative states. Like if I do 1 hour meditation, first half an hour, any meditation, most of the times what happens, first half an hour, in my opinion, because of our lifestyles, or busy lifestyles, if you are free, that's okay. If you are like a weekend, if you're not doing much, it will be calm. During a work day, mind is processing a lot of information, and when you sit in meditation, it takes 20 minutes to 30 minutes to settle down. Our body gets settled down, and mind gets settled down, emotions settle down. It will take half an hour like that, at least consensus wise, on an average. Then after that, going into deep states of meditation, and the cosmic energy start entering more, much better, than before, because of mind distractions. So that realization I have. So only then I feel that energies, usually, but deeper states. But in general, but this, uh, during the fast, it is like always it's happening about 24 hours. So I feel like, I started realizing nowadays when I'm having too much, uh, when I fall into that old pattern of eating, I was not very comfortable because our body is not liking it. It is saying that, be that in that panic state always. And yeah, so what I'm trying just doing is, this year is first time. uh, I did manage to do 3 times. I accepted and it has all happening. And yeah, whenever it such occurrences or such events occur, I definitely attend. I recommend you to start doing at least. You did not do 11 days or 9 days. You may try 3 days, and now that is also a good attempt. Yeah, so uh, that is from me, from zero state of fasting experience, how I turned into started doing. Yeah, so before that I was just doing meditation practices, those all, but not in this healthy. But there are, I see a lot of departments in this spiritual day. There is a lot to grow, and even in this fasting, uh, basically I go within and I lot of unnecessary fat, ego, mind fat also, like ego will cut out, body fat, unnecessary fat will cut out, right? And all the wherever the energy is required, wherever the body, you have to grow like if you want to increase your muscles, and it will, the energy is shifted properly. So where it is like going back, going into soul level, and like a hibernation, proper hibernation, and come out with the full energy. Whatever you do is like uh, bang on. So thank you for listening. Um, anything
Yes.
else?
Rajsekhar, I have a request. Can you share about yourself? Because I have just shared a glimpse. Maybe you can share about your meditation journey. How did you come into meditation and all? And it will be inspiring to know you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Um, I don't want to bore much. That's the only thing. But yeah, I started my meditation in 2005 with the help of my uncle. And back in India, while I was studying graduation, I was in information technology, studied at Andhra University. So it's during that time, my uncle, he is my family friend. He has a computer center, but he is very peaceful. When I saw him, a lot of people I come across are very much confused or not able to, even though they have knowledge, they are afraid of telling me truth. So I'm not comfortable. I was not feeling very well, but though I'm just surviving there. There a lot of confusion around, even though I'm studying in a very famous college, Gatham College, but there is no knowledge. There is a lot of confusion around, lot of confusion and competition, which I didn't like. But this uncle is very peaceful. He has a small meditation center, and he has small pyramids, and he suggested to do meditation, and I just followed. If any other person would have told me, maybe I wouldn't have ended up there. But because of him, and I know he is very calm and peaceful, I went to him. I started meditation there, and I realized very peaceful. My mind has started very calm, quieter, and I realized the energy is something is happening. Then the orientation started from there. Then after 2 years, I went to Hyderabad to join my first company. There, uh, I just continued my life, but I felt bored somewhere within, because everything is like everybody is living like to act. They're acting, not living to the truth. So inside is one thing, outside is one thing. Inside even though they don't like it, they say that boss is great, or tell those kind of to impress somebody, impress boss, that kind of ambience, which again I felt not comfortable. So why they are acting like this? Why can't they be natural? Those kind of questions started within me. Then again, okay, I know my uncle told us something meditation about. Let me Google. I searched PSM, psmmovement.org website, went to Hyderabad, and again zoomed into, then found some centers. I went there and I used to every Saturday like this. Some master used to talk. Even though there is 1% of information of 1 hour talk, even though there is a 10% of information, there used to be fluctuations in the information that comes, but some things I know 90%, I know sometimes I know 40%, but that wisdom is important to me. I just adding my, I'm increasing day by day, I'm expanding every week. And that meditation from that Hyderabad to visit, I am doing meditation daily, even now. So since that moment, so one day there is a great master came. There is a bright light I saw. So 100% information I saw within him. So why is it he's so bright? And then later I started asking, his name is Srinivas Reddy. And since then I started going to his center. It is in Dilshuk Nagar, which is far away from where I live. I have to drive 20-30 kilometer, but every weekend I used to go there, and I taken his courses for 2 years in his ashram. It was he used to ignorance. He attacked on ignorance because he's like a Zen master. He break the patterns when he says. During that time, I was eating non-vegetarian. I used to eat like anything. I never thought that I break the non-vegetarian because of even in my hometown, nobody is, I hardly see vegetarian people like that. It was so hardcore eaters. Then uh, at that time, because the Medipatnam center also people used to say non-vegetarian is not good for health. But back of my mind, one master told that do meditation, that light will enter into your system and you will expand naturally. So it will help you. That statement I have taken into core because I felt like he's talking truth. So whenever anybody is talking truth, other human can easily understand. So that natural power is within all of us. So I have taken that because I realized that is a truth. I have taken that. And the next statement is this non-vegetarian people are saying, but I am not convinced. So I somehow from my childhood, I used to do only things which are convinced to me. So if it's not convinced, sorry, I'm not doing it. That's how I was. So then it's not convincing me. Somebody asking me to stop non-vegetarian, but I'm very enjoying it. Why should I? Then okay, let's see what happens. Then after 6 months of regular meditation, what happened? Lot of energy I started feeling. I'm become sensitive. I'm feeling sensitive towards things. In software work I am doing, that sensitive, the first experience, I would say, uh, I am grasping knowledge very well. After so the task is given to me, I used to take multiple repetitions. So I used to deliver next day, and I used to get corrections, and I used to deliver again, I used to corrections again, like that, at least 3 corrections. But after 6 months, it's just first time I understood the what, and customer is wanted to see. I got that essence, and I used to deliver very well. And it is like my productivity has improved. So that is what so that capability or the sensitiveness increased. And also due to this sensitiveness, I felt that this non-vegetarian is also slowing me down. So my mind is becoming dumb when I eat during those days. So I felt why it is becoming numb and all. So then I stopped slowly. Like it took 3 years for me, but yeah, so that also helped a lot. But see, what I'm trying to say is uh, connect your inner self, do meditation, and it will transform us to a better human being, and it will remove all the karmas. So otherwise, we will fall in the karma traps, my dear friends. Karma means if you are suffering, it will create a lot of suffering. If you are suffering in any way, physically, mentally, or anything emotionally, right? In all the forms, in your personal life, in your personal life means in your hobbies, the amount of excellence you are producing, it's unable to do some certain, unable to cross certain levels. Those are all personal. And again, the family level. How many people in your family are you really talking what they mean? Is the connect really there? Or in a certain extent of families, first level, second level, third level, that level of relationship won't be there because the disconnect is due to they are not connecting, they are just still acting, right? So that is there. And also in the workplace, the connect has to be there, friends. So the I see this. So I am in this in the relationships all becoming better and better once because I'm doing daily meditation, it is helping. So you can transform all your relationships smoothly. All around you, people all will become your friends. You feel like one family, not just your family. It's a physical family, physical relationships, but all people, all of us in this group or anybody, we feel like a more connected because we are all we realize the truth. First, aham brahmasmi, then sarvam kalidam brahma. All are divine souls. So that transformation happens. It's like initially before meditation or before that conscious state, if somebody says that this great equations, I don't know. I mean, what does that mean? So it doesn't make, it doesn't make sense. Or okay, that is true, but what it really mean? That meaning will happen naturally inside us. So only you have to enlighten, right? Enlightenment is the only way which can uplift in all our struggles, all our karmas, what we do, actions we do, that perfection will come because the blockers are within us. Our chakras are blocked, right? So if you for chakras means each chakra is an energy system. If you are if you didn't understand them properly, so what is each chakra mean? What is the blocker? Fear. How do you come out of fear? How do you come out of heart chakra? How do you come out of your throat chakra? Unable to speak, unable to express truth. So understand and meditate upon. Okay, what is then express. Start expressing your truth. So I learned that expressing my truth, making me to go forward in life, because um, unnecessary means in this world everything is beautiful, everything is Brahman. So even though some people we think it's like a class upgrading, each from fifth class, sixth class, seventh class, we upgrade every year, right? In the same way, certain people we don't connect, we don't feel it is required, so we upgrade. When you upgrade our frequency within, so we meet different set of people, right? But that we are not discarding others, but we are still passing the love and affection. So it is like upgrading ourselves and naturally. So the one thing is why I'm telling this karma wise, I read one of books about karma this year. I started while starting this year, I decided to read more books on karma. So in the karma, one book it says it's all about what, not what you do, It's not about how you feel, right? So if I am present in some situation and I have to be fully there, right? If I am feeling one thing and saying one thing, then it is a problem. We are creating karma subconsciously. So that is very important. How you feel is very important. The inner, whatever it says, you have to follow it. If inner says something and but the other people are great people, they are, if you by override your inner, you are falling into karma. Think about it, that repetition happens. If that is our soul pattern at this moment, and in 24 hours, how much time you are overriding your soul? How much time you are overriding your inner self? Then, so that book has transformed me a lot. That overriding of inner self is also causing karma. So we have to work out all these patterns. So but these are all external statements which I'm making, but how much it implies to you is something we have to go within and see. I mean, so the best way to live is, we have lot of people around, lot of whatever work we do, just experiment, just see how much inner is saying something on each decision, whether I am accepting it or slowly implementing. Respecting means you have to respect yourself, your inner self. Slowly, at least you may, it may be hard to say no suddenly due to the lifestyle, but because over 1 year I'm doing this, I'm saying yes to somebody, and suddenly I'm saying no, and it may be bluntly saying something. So rather, maybe you work out an equation, sitting meditation, next to tomorrow I'm going to say no. Slowly I'll start saying no to that frequency. Any person in our life is a frequency, as I said. So if you want, which frequency you want to live in at that moment, or tomorrow I live in frequency X500. So then the day after somebody is asking the day. Sorry friends, so let me pull that book. It is very interesting book. I'll definitely share that. So it is, sorry, I'll share it to,
Maybe you can say it out loud, Rajasekhar.
yeah, it is from a master from Gujarat. Let me share it. It is a karma science by Pujya Dadasri. I'll share in, it is in our UK group, in our book library. Dadasri, if you, I'll share that in WhatsApp, Madhu.
Okay, sure,
And further distribute.
Sure.
So this book is, when I decided to read subject on karma, this year I read many books, at least 3-4 I would say. I was asking everybody, can you give book on karma? Can you refer one book on karma? I was asking Patriji sir what to do on karma. Sir is saying, you read and they distribute. That is you have to upgrade yourself and you start. Sir says, learn and teach. Then we will automatically upgrade. So with our own experiences. So Master Prabodh has given one book, this book, Pujya Dadasri. He's a Gujarati master. So it's very good. One crux of that essence is how you feel is very important. So on the karma, so everything is connected, dear friends. There is everything is beautiful. One thing also I just share, the mark of your ignorance is the depth of your belief in injustice and tragedy. So a lot of people will think that it's all politics happening in their life, in the office, or a lot of suppression is happening in my life, or I'm going through a lot of fear. These kind of vibrations people feel, or inside they say tell that that politician is eating a lot of money. This kind of this is fine, but it's about us how much we are treating it is all going bad in the world. It signifies how much the depth of our belief in injustice and tragedy. So it shows our ignorance levels. So then I realized that this statement has helped me always contemplate how much because people talk back of it, forming groups and talk a lot of bad about it. So it is very important that how much I am actually, I say my statement there. I need not go silent. I just say my view when I get an opportunity. That's it. It's all transforms their realities. So we always need to share our opinions. Okay. And recently one more book, friends, I just share. Yeah, universe always has a plan. This book is referred by Srinivas Reddy sir. So I'll share two golden points. It says 10 golden points. I'll just share two of them. You have done nothing wrong. Even wrongdoing helps for realization. So it is part and parcel of evolution principle. Okay, so if anybody does wrong, no need to go panic and worry about it. Just understand that this has everything is happening for a plan. In the evolution principle, first something, if anything bad happens, that's fine. So next is, it is for our evolution. So see in that spiritual sense always, in that soul sense. The next point is anyone who blames you isn't happy. Rather blaming, take responsibility. If I am blaming, I am having ego. Rather, if I understand you, I am happy in a soul state. If any sad person is there, suggestion is to sit sad person with a happy person to heal. In organization, make a happy person as a head of the department, rather a sad person. That's the management secret to success. So if somebody is blaming, they have a ego. So we should even if I realize that it helps this statement. I'm blaming somebody, then I have a ego. Uh, so you can catch that only when you are in that meditative state, in that awareness levels. Okay, friends. So okay, Madhu. So that's about my how I started about meditation and a bit of
Yeah,
what me.
thank you. Thank you so much, Rajsekhar. That was really beautiful what you have shared, and especially about your fasting experience. Patricia, recently I had shared that fasting increases your willpower. So, and it cuts the ego. The beautiful point which you have mentioned is it cuts the ego. When we take the sattvic food or the very light food, pranic food, our thoughts becomes very sattvic. I mean, like we don't think too much, and our words become very sattvic. That means we don't speak too much, we don't act too much, we act what is required, so we become wiser and wiser. So, and when in that state, we also see that we are experiencing the God self in us. So wonderfully shared, Rajshekar, and I'm very happy that you shared these important things, and also your personal story is very inspiring because many people have, problems with cutting down the meat, or they're still struggling with that, and your experience really helped them to understand and to take it up uh, wonderfully. So thank you so much, Rajsekhar. And if you allow, please can you guide us into a meditation for a few minutes?
Yeah. So shall we say 10 minutes?
Yeah, maybe 15, as you like,
No,
as
no,
you
no,
like.
yeah, whatever time you say, I just
Yes, yes,
will
yes.
work
Maybe
out.
50. maybe 15-20 minutes we can
We
do
can
it,
do
and
that.
then
Okay.
later we can take some questions and experience sharing from our friends here.
Okay. Okay.
That's good.
Definitely. Definitely. So, friends, let's sit in meditation just to 10 minutes to 15 minutes. Let's do. Close your eyes. Take some water if you can. If you already had, that's fine. Just water, when we drink, all our heat or whatever tension basically formed will be released. Thank you, friends, for all your appreciations. Thank you so much. I'll share that book in WhatsApp to Madhuji. I mean, you can get that book, read it, finish it. You know that, and slowly make sure you catch the some important points. So note down the important points so that you can, while sharing others, you can share those golden points, and it also adds value to what you're talking always. Yeah. Okay. So close your eyes. Make your room darker if possible. So these are any meditation before, darken the room so that the light, external light, won't dazzle our eyes. Any masters who shares the information, dear friends, even me today, it is not even 1% or 10% of my day-to-day experiences. It is very highly difficult to share such experiences, you know. That is why in Bhagavad Gita it said, there is one. Just give me a moment to just continue meditation. Keep listening. Yeah. Tadviddi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekshintite jnanam jnaninaha tattvadarshinaha. So when you find any spiritual people around, spiritual people means even non-meditators also spiritual. But when they are in soul state, if you realize them, some people go to soul state when they are doing certain hobbies, right? Certain professionals, certain depth they acquire, then they are very aware. If you find any such people, make sure you ask proper questions in their respected time. Proper questions. That's why Bhagavad Gita said pariprasna. You ask supporting questions in detailed way. Can you explain this? Can you brief this, please? I cannot see this way. How it is? You are likewise uplift and get the information. That's fine. But the proper discipline, student qualities, we should always, even though we are very rich people, very knowledgeable in IITs or such kind of higher institutions, it doesn't matter. When you see that light is within somebody, there is, if you think that information is useful for you, just obediently ask. Okay. So that is why it is very important being a good student and learning from everybody, and you grow day by day. So sit relaxedly. Cross your legs, cross your hands. Keep gentle smile, dear friends. You can smile externally if you have energy, or smile within, Have that bliss. Release all the thoughts, emotions, any pain stuck in your nervous system. Release everything. Observe your soles of your feet. Relax your feet. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your legs. Relax your thighs. When I say body parts, just as much as you can, feel it. Feel the bones, cells, muscles, nerves, or the cells inside. If you can feel them, each and every cell, and with when you feel that body awareness shifting into presence, drop your shoulders. Relax your hands. Relax your fingers. Release the tension on your forehead, dear friends. gently. That's good. Relax your cheeks. Relax your chest, stomach. And observe your natural breath. While breathing, the longer breath can go from nose to stomach. Have belly breathing, in my opinion, is the best one. It's a childlike, the way child breath takes into being, it's up until stomach rather, chest. Belly breathing is natural. It should be the longest breath. And at stomach, we have spiritual center, center of consciousness, and we have to drop all our ego, all our painful emotions, everything goes when we breathe out. Just observe your natural breath. Over a period of time in meditation, your breath will become shallow. You may notice the breath going up to chest. Sometimes it will go to just between the two tips of the nose. Just observe while observing your breath next 2 minutes. Observe the length of your breath also. Last 5 minutes. Let's do sincerely, dear friends. Slow down, dear friends, slow down. Observe the beautiful blissfulness over a period of time. If your length of breath is reducing, there will be no breath. You are in stillness. From this space, you create your reality. From this blissful spiritual space, center of your consciousness, let's create whatever I do in my life, I'll do wonderfully. Whatever I do in my life, I do happily and wonderfully. Last 30 seconds. Just be in that blissful state. Be in that moment, dear friends. Those who want to come out of meditation, just cover your eyes with your hands. You can feel the energy, cosmic energy from the hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. That's it. Great, friends. So gently open your eyes. Thank you for joining today.
Thank you once again, Rajasekhar. And shall we take some questions, or if there are any experiences sharings? Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
so friends, if you have any questions or if you want to share anything, please do. And before you share, I want to share my experience. Rajsekhar, the meditation, though it was very short, most of it was very in silence, very much in silence, and it was very deep. I could able to feel the purity in the meditation today. I don't know, this word is coming to me. It's so amazing. I really, really enjoyed it. It was very deep. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rajsekhar.
Thank you, Madhu.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Thank you. Yes, friends, please go ahead and unmute yourself and to share your experiences.
Hi, Madhu. Okay, go on.
Lakshmi. Lakshmi, please go ahead, Lakshmi.
Yes, hi Madhu, thank you so much. And hi Rajsekhar, thank you so much for sharing your experience. It was really helpful listening to us, listening to those experiences. And I can echo like so many times, even working in IT. The reason for me getting into the meditation is because of more stress gets added up working in the IT. I've been working since for past 15 years, and as you say, like many people do not speak truth, and obviously it's very difficult to digest that fact working in IT. So yes, I had this question, like how do we overcome the fear, and how can we open up ourselves in talking and expressing our own views? Because sometimes it happens when in a crowd of people, though we are aware of what is wrong, what is right, still we will never be able to express. Sometimes I have that fear factor, though I know that something is incorrect, still I'm not able to express.
Okay, madam. So basically, I also come across such situations even now. So there is a mind level world. That means two states I will say: spiritual or connected, and non-connected, disconnected, or wise man or normal man. So there are two frequencies we oscillate. So if we are in spiritual, we have to always maintain that spiritual states. So when we are doing meditation daily, naturally we will maintain most part of the day. So if you see such in mind level, people create hierarchies. So that hierarchy should be useful for uplifting people. So to a person, a new developer, a new tester, or a new business analyst, it is like a hierarchy to evolve in that vertical and help them to reach the higher states. The one who is above should always give a rope to pull them to that levels. So unfortunately, we see most of the situations where due to fear of losing job, they are creating that siloship, information siloship. In information technology world, we are facing that problem, information siloship. They are not sharing knowledge. Knowledge should come from top to bottom in hierarchy and make all the people in the same level end of the project. So what's happening is the person above is stopping the knowledge, so and the knowledge is not flowing below, and the people below are struggling with the lack of communication, and disconnect is creating. They are actually blocking the project, and we are seeing the failures in the system. So um, and being in IT world, we are in some hierarchy and somewhere stuck. Even though we are spiritual, know that truth that this here it is blocking, or some group of people, or maybe due to maybe people are right. The information people are not talking, expressing their truths. They are just being silent. So due to ignorance. So these are all various reasons. So for us, if you're feeling, just try to express the truth. So we need not become angry there, and don't lose our temper. Just be there. If any topic is being discussed, just share your truth. I feel this may not work because this is reasons, and some people may not like when you speak truth, but maybe if that group, all the people are like that, we can just express softly, but I'll still go with the flow in a way. It is like we have a view. So I asked my boss in where I worked at British Airways. So he's at top level. So luckily I got a chance to work with him. So I said, there is a blocker in my, with my hierarchy. He or she is not functioning properly. So indirectly I asked, if I see a problem with my hierarchy, how should I talk? And he said, you have to challenge. So then I always use the challenge method. So I say, I see a problem here. I am going to challenge this. So that means I know the truth. I see a easy way to work out. Like that, I speak nicely with the people, still maintain that relationship, that I feel like they are maintain that relationship, that friendliness. Then we can express our truth. Then they won't take it personally, right? So when you go into new project, people are new. So first we have to establish the relation. So when that ease is, we have to maintain that ease, spiritual ease, that human level, that minimum friendship will be there always. Maintain that, take that advantage as a human, and just express softly. It may not be in the meeting, but your view can be in a coffee table, right? So you may accept there, but in the coffee table you say that you're such a stupid, you are talking like this, who told you software and engineering, where did you learn? You talk whatever you feel, or friendly, whatever friendly conversation you have to maintain. So be friendship. So Patri sir says three things: friend, mitratvam, swamitvam, and daivatvam. Friend, master, God. So to understand this, so this kind of clarity, that the more meditation you do and do, this kind of clarity will come. So first, friendship, we have to maintain friendship with everybody. There is no hierarchy. Hierarchy is only for knowledge, information passing. So who will give information to end of the day, end of the project, everybody has to be on same line. So there is no difference there. So friendship has to be there. And the next one is swamitvam, means leader, you have to respect your leader. So yeah, so I learned a lesson from a TV series that if you cannot respect your leader, how can you be a leader? Now, how can you expect people you are guiding to be, treat you as a leader? Then that caught me. I struggle to respect others. my leader, some ego, so that has to be there. We have to respect, even if we are in a hierarchy, just respect. Okay, then that is swamitvam. Then the third one is mastery. Then it's godly. So we have to see the divinity. The inner message is coming. That spark is there in everybody. In a meeting, when we talk, open up a topic, everybody will have their own inner truths. Everybody will talk their own dimension. So if that is flowing, we have to encourage that. At least in our meetings where we conduct, where we are leaders or where we are organizing a meeting, we have to make sure all others are making, that spark is there, and we encouraging them. So in my company, if juniors are there, I'll make sure they talk, they share their truth, and that information siloship will be there, but make sure that is very minimal level, and make that for uniform, that flow is going on within the spiritual, that soul connect is there. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. It was really a wonderful sharing.
Thank you. Thank you. Just to meditate daily, that is useful. That's it. We think that it is happening wrong. End of the day, it's a game. So just imagine it's like a game, football game, or now once we are forward, once we are backward, or certain order will be there. That's okay. Once we are a captain, once they are captain, it's up to we can play, see how it is working. My strategy, how it is working. So we understand we learn some different patterns, strategies, all these things. So it's just the end of the day, it's a game. Take it easy. It's end of the day, take it easy. Just move on and play again. Well, it's a game. Feel like a game. Don't take it so seriously. Life also, we are in just a play. So now I am playing a man, in this man role, and sometimes I'm in my previous shows I'm like female. So different souls, we are Asian, we are British, we are Western, Eastern, sort of various souls. We never know. So just play the game. Just take it easy, and this is all for our own good.
Yes, yes. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for asking.
I want to talk more and more, but I want to give opportunity for others as well. Maybe I can connect you offline.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Meena.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. This is wonderful session again, and as usual, you have always kind of been so subtle in your messages, and they come so softly, so soothing. Every message of yours is very soothing for the ears to kind of learn. And I just want to share this, ma'am, that I was also one of those fortunate men who was doing this detox along with Rajasekhar and the other ladies in this wonderful detox group. And so much of for a person who's been a foodie all his life, it was so difficult to even think about, even the thought of leaving food for probably about 10 days or 12 days, when this whole body detox happened. And eventually when it did happen, it was like a miracle for me and my body. So it is something which, and to the lady's question, to the lady who was just talking just now in reference to that fear of not being able to speak. There's a saying in Hindi. They're saying that कि दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा रोग, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग. That's the biggest problem in our life, that we always think what others would think about us. So the best way of that I can probably give, I was one of those most nervous kind of a person. I used to never ever speak in a public place. I used to feel so nervous even thinking about talking or expressing my thoughts. And then I realized in my life that I think I have to win over nobody but except the battle is within yourself. You have to win that battle by yourself, by overcoming that fear of not being able to kind of express yourself. And the biggest battle is within your mind. So you have to overcome that battle, and eventually once that's won, then every battlefield you'll be absolutely victorious.
Absolutely. Thank you, Balraj sir. You're so lovely. And being in UK, working with you, of course, in PCS project. And I love you. And thank you for joining here. You're so humble.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you. It's an honor, sir. Absolutely honored to be around you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Lakshmi, and thank you, Balraj sir. And we have Meena. Meena, can you please unmute
Yeah,
yourself?
yeah.
Yes, Meena.
Hello, masters. It's very beautiful meditation. It's been long that I was doing the music meditation, but the silence meditation took me into very deep, though few minutes, but I was deeply connected. And apart from that, whatever the Master Rajsekhar has shared, everything is like I'm also connected to it, working in IT, and whatever he said is absolutely right. And I have a question to put forward to the master. As I entered the spiritual journey, I have a problem with the, I don't know, with the problem with the people or with the myself, that people who are indulged in the worldly pleasures or the who are not on the spiritual path, whenever I see them, I feel that they are time wasters. I don't want to, I don't want to be with them, or they are not using their time properly. Anything else, who are not on meditation, who are not on reading books, who are not on a proper spiritual path, I'm moving away. The shift is happening that I'm not connected with them. Even though I have been friends for the past 15-20 years, I'm getting detached from them slowly, from everyone. Does that happen when you are on the spiritual path, or is it some problem with my mind setting that I'm not able to accept others? Can you please explain?
That's a very good question. So I was contemplating on those lines also in my spiritual journey. So we that is fine. You are not different. That is happening even in my life. So this is, as I said early in my session, we are creating a frequency. We, in a scale, we are upgrading, right? We are going to 10th class, let's say. We have been with that 5th class people, right? So it's like we don't gel with them. They think they are group, but we may be single, but we are more efficient. When we are working, our skills will be vibrant. We are more presentful, and we have a lot of wisdom. So with your management of time, we are reading more subject. We can help them in the project. So we are where there are a lot of people where they are like us. Even now we need to connect. We need to connect more people, right? We need to upgrade. When we upgrade, when more people are talking, we are given bigger roles in this Western world. So keep improving, keep marketing yourself, or keep talking to more people. And there are various groups in a corporate, like well-being groups, or start talking to various people. Then we will see the like-minded people. Not a problem, because nature has already planned these things. But in a smaller level, we think that this is only a group, and they are only bigger group number, and I'm suppressed. No, don't worry about that, because we have a vibration great enough so that we can enlighten them. So when I play badminton, when I come across a small junior person, some people don't play with me because I am very weak, right? But rather I play with them, but I always beat in with much faster. Like if my score is 3 and they are 0, or their score is 3, I am 21, so I win the game. So I see that way. If I am stronger, next game if I play, I make sure they are at 2 and I am 21. So that way we have to always, we can always find a room for development. There is nothing boring. So they, as I said, all are in this world, all are beautiful souls. It's just how we see. So if we are saying that they are weak souls wasting my time, okay, that's fine. How will you prove that? Even use that thing when you are talking to them or debating on certain things. Just prove them that they are thinking stupid. How we speak nicely and prove that they are wrong, or prove that there is a better way to do this. Then they start slowly believing in us, and because we are just in a transformation mode, we start observing these new dimensions. But you will actually, even if you didn't ask the question in meditation, you will get this answer anyways. But it's good that, you know, ask, and nature will give you answers. You will connect, and when you go meditate the same point again, you will see more better ideas how you can handle. You have to handle that situation your own, but that is opportunity. So where a CEO and a normal person, CEO always takes opportunity to speak or sell his product always. So that's why people win masses easily. So they sell everything, take it as opportunity. What people complain lacking, then they convert into market, and they capitalize it. So yeah, just continue in that space.
Thank you, Master.
Yes, Ram.
Thanks a lot, Rajasekhar. That was a wonderful session. You know, starting with the fasting part, I started my fasting journey. You know, I'm now fasting every full moon, and my plan. I mean, I look into doing a 3 days fasting on a continuous 3 days fasting, and I was thinking, would that be possible? And when I heard you sharing the 9 days fasting you did last year in Valley, and then your family members who do it 21 days fasting, I said anything is possible. You know, it's always in the mindset. And I do second with you that our bodies, when we reduce the physical food intake, we are more aligned with the divine power within us, giving space to the prana. So it's like when we give away the lower, the higher takes its place. So that's wonderful, and happy to have you and hear your sharings, your meditational journey, and all these sharings what you have shared till now. So thanks a lot. I'm very, very, very inspired, and thank you.
Thank you, Ram. Thank you. I'm very happy actually. I always love being with you guys. So even though you are spiritually very, I mean, I feel very great. I learned a lot from you too. So especially the part is you connect to the point rather worrying, leaving other aspects which are relevant most of the time. So that is what I like. So that is helps us to evolution of spirituality. So thank you so much for listening to me today and giving me opportunity this great Germany platform which you created, and I wish all the best, continuing great heights.
Thank you, Rajasekhar. I also learn every day a lot from everyone I connect, and today I also learn some new things from you. So thank you. Nilima wants to share something.
Hi, Rajasekhar.
Hi.
Yeah, it's wonderful hearing from you, especially when you say like everywhere we have to connect. That's what the human soul relation is all about connections. So when you said like even in workplace that we need to get connected with all the boss and everything, I just felt okay, this was what I'm missing and I have to do. So now thanks for sharing all these minute points which are very much important, which we do not even discuss these points in a regular day-to-day life. And yeah, I learned a lot today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Nilima. Thank you.
Yes.
That's actually this is what I like to listen from, that minutes. Those are secrets from what our observations. So we need not now repeat. When we share that, it helps on the people joining us in same platform. So today we are
honestly, Rajasekhar, you know what? When I listened to all the minute details in 2012 or something, is this guy so crazy? I can't understand what he's saying about. But now I can resonate to your words. So glad.
Nilima is my friend, so she knows me before. So I mean, I was in that space. I think, yeah, thanks for sharing that experience. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for telling I sound crazy sometimes.
You are always crazy. Meditators are always crazy. They are everything. They are a package of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Rajesh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Nilima. That was very nice. And we have Mridula ji who wants to share. Yes, Mridula ji.
Hi, Rajasekhar. How are you? So I didn't unfortunately get a chance to listen to all of it. I listened on YouTube, but I just wanted to share that I have known Rajasekhar for 7 years now. And he is, in the beginning when I started meditation, it was the UK group that helped me, just keep at it and guided me. And Rajasekhar is one of the persons most inspiring, kept in touch with me all these years. I still had a most recent conversation with him just 2 days ago about something that I was thinking about. So I'm so happy to see him on this platform. And again, I need to listen to what he said because he's truly a wonderful, wonderful individual and has been a guide to me. So thank you, Rajasekhar.
Thank you, Mridula ji. Really love to see you here. Mridula ji, I found a very serene and very grounded person. She is a very spiritually evolved soul-wise, if I see, irrespective of where she is from, what she is. Keeping those things aside, she is a great spiritual master. She is going to lead, teach many people. She will be an influencer. Thank you, Mridula ji. Thanks for joining.
Yes, yes. We also have a very strong connection with Mridula ji, Rajasekhar. She's she's the one who takes care of the Beam family, the German group which we have. And she's like a mother to the group. And she keeps on, keeping us active all the time. So yeah, she's a great inspiration. She's already inspiring many.
So true, so
Thank
true.
you.
Yeah, so
Thank
true.
you. That's wonderful hearing to her. And Swati, we have Swati. Swati, yes, Swati, go ahead.
Hello.
Hey,
I
hi,
was
Swati.
listening to the entire session, and it was really good. I know he lives only in the same room, but sometimes I don't know what he does. So only during the sessions I come to know what he has learned, and I take wisdom from him. And this was really a good session. I think it was really good platform also, where I learned what he has been. I learned what he is doing for the last 1 month or so, and it was a very good meditation as well. And I enjoyed this session, Madhu. I enjoyed it really well. So yes, thank you again for the session.
Rajshekar, you want to say something?
No, thank you. Swati being my life partner, I'm so happy. And spiritually, she is also there. So she is my spiritual evaluator. At the home, we talk such kind of things continuously on these minutes, and it will be so much fun. And I didn't expect she'll be joining today. I thought she'll be watching Netflix or something. It's good to see you again.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow. That's really nice, right? When both partners shares the same interest, and yeah, it's amazing and
Yes.
great to hear you, Swati. Yeah, though we don't see you, but we are happy to hear you. Yeah,
Thank you, Madhu. Thank you.
thank you. And Rajshekar, we also have a friend, very good friend from Egypt, Sahar, who wants to share. Yes, Sahar, please go ahead.
Hello, Master Rajasekhar.
Hello. Hello, sir. Hello, Sahir. Can you hear me?
Sahar, I think there is a problem with the
Hello.
internet. Yes, please go ahead, Sahar.
I'm really the lecture, the life experience. Okay, I'll just type.
We cannot hear you, Sahar. Okay.
Okay, I'll just or can you hear me now?
Yes, now is it? Now it
Yeah.
is okay.
Yeah, Rajasekhar, it was apart from the amazing talk about fasting and your amazing experience, which took 3 years. The best thing was the meditation without music. Really, you don't need any music along with your guidance. It is amazing enough. So I suggest you do it with us again and again and again, even without music. I enjoyed it very much. It went very deep with me. So thank you so much, Rajasekhar.
Thank you, Sahar. Really, thanks for feedback. I don't know. People ask me to. I teach meditation in UK every day evenings, most of the time. So I wasn't sure that whether I'm making in that without music, whether it is a board topic or such kind of because I go through such wavelength. But yeah, such feedback will. A lot of people are telling that guided meditation actually is it is going in a flow. Then I thought, okay, I am doing both. Most of the time, initially I'll take half an hour, 40 minutes of guided, and then playing some music. But thanks for feedback. I'm very happy to hear from you. Thank you so much, Sahib.
Happy here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sahar, and thank you so much, Rajasekhar. It was great having you. As I was experiencing the pure energies, I think you are the embodiment of the purity. So thank you so much for sharing your sharing your wisdom and your experiences and experiences of fasting. I also had done 15 days of raw food fasting, and it was indeed a very enlightening experience. So what happened in that 15 days, I'm still continuing it. I want to do it for a month. So no cooked food, it's just taking whatever the salads and the fruits and the vegetables just as it is, and experiencing a great shift, and particularly at these period of times. Thank you, thank you, Rajasekhar.
Thank you. Thank you, Madhuram, for wonderful souls. And the moment which you are continuing, it's a great service. All the information we are capturing here, it's really useful for millions of people. In a large scale, it will work out, and I'll speak to you again soon, very soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. And friends, tomorrow we will be having one more master. We will be having Master Ladan from UK. She will be sharing her topic on circle of love. So please do join us, and please meditate with her as well. It will be wonderful. And in the morning we have Master Yana's session at 6 a.m. Germany time and 10:30 a.m. India time. You can also join us. So till we see each other tomorrow, have a lovely day, a lovely evening, and a lovely night. Namaste to all. Thank you once again, Rajasekhar.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Rajasekhar.